Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Vane. Today, we are going to be working on the wall around the base. Someone mentioned in the comment section, they're like, it's kind of weird that you have all this, fencing around your base. You have this, really tough kill zone here, but right outside your front door, there's a 150 hit point rickety fence. I was like, it's a good point. I think it's time. I've been waiting to do this for a while, but I think it's about time. We're going to fence around the entire base. Speaking of comments, let's go over some of the uncaged comments from the last couple episodes. A lot of people keep asking me how to quick dismantle. Now, this is proof positive. Not everyone watches every video, because I've mentioned this quite a few times. I don't blame anyone for not watching every video. I get it. I put out a lot of content. But yeah, I do mention this from time to time. I'm mentioning it again. What you're going to do is you're going to go into your settings, and then you are going to go to gameplay. And there should be an option here somewhere. I think it's at the bottom. Quick dismantle right here. Alt click inventory items to dismantle them instantly. You got to turn that on. All right, so settings, gameplay, towards the bottom, quick dismantle. Hit apply. Now, once you've done that, you can go to something you want to take apart. Let me see if I can find something. Let's take apart a Bunsen burner tripod. No, a camp bowl. You just hold down Alt and click. So there you go. I hope you find that useful. I'm sure I'll be letting people know in another few videos. Someone was like, I watch every video, and everyone's like, I watch every video. It's like, I'm not complaining that people don't watch every video. I get it, man. When you're putting out as much content as I am, it's going to be hard for people to watch every video. So I'm not judging people for it, but people miss videos. Probably, for all I know, YouTube didn't send you guys the video, so you might not even have known about it. So not even anyone's fault. And I will mention it from time to time when I get enough people asking about it. All right, I believe there's a setting. Oh, what's wrong with my voice today? I believe there is a setting for how far zombies can see you from. If you increase that, it would have made it much harder at the end. He's talking about the end of a horde, and that is a good point. So what I did was I came into the settings, I pressed the slash key, all right? Came into the settings, I went to config, and I was checking out some of these zombie settings. I changed a few of them, all right? We've got, I put the hearing multiplier to 1.5, sight multiplier 1.5. I also upped, oh, I think it was just those two. I thought I upped something else. Oh, yeah. I made less walkers. This was at 80%. I'm going to put this down to 60%. So that way I'll have more running zombies. And that should make things a little bit more interesting. What do we have next? Okay, so you can leave notepads on things. I do want the sun to come out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sleep till morning. Because I want to be able to see outside properly. I know I have floodlights, but not enough. So let's go ahead and go to sleep. And, I don't know, 10 hours. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Good 10 hours of sleep. So what you can do is you can use notepads on things. Because I was asking, is there any way to label these fluid barrels? And yes, there is. So you got to come in here. You're going to find the notepad. Where did I put it? Notepad. There it is. Okay. And you're going to write on it. And I'm going to put gas. I'm going to put gas. Barrel. Gas Batman. No, gas barrel. And then we're going to have that on the note. And you can erase it if you need to. But I'm going to go ahead and place it right there. And now when I come over here, it's going to say gas. So there you go. That's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about this is it's outside. That notepad's going to get ruined in the rain. But, the other thing I can do to mark these is I could just put a gas tank on top of them. We got an empty one right here, right? So you just come up here. Climb up here. And now, where is it? It's in here, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever. Stop looking for it. Just freaking search. Okay. Place. Right there. Now, that'll signify that there's gas in these, because I'll know that's a gas tank, even though it looks like a turbo thing or something. I'm not a car guy, but people said it did not look like a gas tank, so it is what it is. I'll leave the notepad there, too, but to be fair, if any kind of weather, this thing's going to wilt away, it's going to blow away in the wind. Will it do that in the game? Absolutely not, but, I kind of like to roleplay like that, so... All right, monitors. So people are giving me some ideas on why these monitors were washed out, and they were very interesting. Oh, look at that, there's zombies out there. Huh. All right, so people are giving me some ideas on why these things are washed out, and I don't know, they seem kind of random. I took two of the cameras out of there. Someone said that if you have two cameras facing each other, that could cause washout. I'm not really sure. Hold on, let's take care of this. Here, business. If you have two cameras facing each other, and I had this one right here, and I had another one over here, they were... Get out of here. They were facing each other. So I thought that might have been a problem. Somebody said if they're facing each other, that could cause issues. So I took one of the cameras out, and I took the one out over here because this one was facing the wall. When I placed the camera here, it was facing the proper direction. When I came back the next day, oh, it's a light. Okay. When I came back the next day, it was facing the wrong direction. And what people told me is the cameras will keep the orientation of the direction they're facing when you first pick them up. They might not do it right away, but on a game reload, they will switch where they're looking at. And that, I don't know if that's actually the exact way it works, but I do know my cameras switch the way they're looking at. I had a camera right here facing out this way, and then when I logged in the next day, it was facing the wall. Okay? And the same thing with the camera out there at the gate. It was facing the proper direction. I logged on the next day, it was facing the wrong direction. So that seems to be, it's probably true. It's probably true. So, yeah, so don't have cameras facing each other. I don't know if that's actually what was causing it, but that's what someone told me. Also, the cameras are going to change direction on, you know, depending on the direction they were facing when you first picked them up. And also, people told me not to have these monitors facing each other because that could cause washout. And they also said being on the table could cause washout. Now, this is random because before I started recording, I hooked this monitor up I'm looking at right now. It was 100% washed out. You could not see it. It was, and it's in the position it's in now. Now, I went to sleep. I did a couple things around the base, and now it looks fine. This one looks okay, and this one looks okay. So I'm gonna not have these facing the right way. I think I'll put a computer over here with like a mouse and keyboard and stuff at some point. But for now, these things seem kind of, I don't know, random. Or maybe I just have to learn how to use them. Another thing I asked about last episode was the prison. Can you hook up power to the entire prison? And from what I gathered from my last comment section, it's not possible. If you guys have figured out a way to hook up power to the entire prison and use the prison lights and the prison refrigerators and all that stuff, please let me know in the comments. But from what I'm hearing, that is not possible. I'm going to have to decide if I want to live at the prison. I'm going to be honest, I don't love the idea of having to hook up my own lights. I mean, someone said you have to use your own lights because you can't hook them up to the other lights or something. I don't know. And I don't like the idea of using my own lights in the prison because the cafeteria roof is so high. It's going to be hard to light up that place, although I could use floodlights. There's some problems with the prison. Another thing someone told me, when you have a horde in the prison, you're safe. You're 100% safe. The horde cannot get to you. Now, that happened to us on the multiplayer server, and that has been my experience. We had a horde in the prison, and we never saw any zombies. So, that sounds cool, right? It sounds like, oh, well, that's a perfect place to live. But from a YouTube standpoint, trying to keep things interesting, probably not the best thing in the world. So I'll have to think about that. I don't know if I'm going to live in the prison next season. I'm going to have to think about it. And I will be streaming this on Wednesday. What's today? Today's Tuesday. This video is going up early Wednesday morning. So, like, I will be streaming this Wednesday night. And I will be in the prison. And maybe I'll kind of see what we can figure out there. Okay. What's next? All right, so this is an interesting one. Since you have so many insulated rain collectors, why not just dump all of your water into them, then connect them to the panel so that you can just use them. Less clutter for water storage, and more importantly, less chance of making a mistake on what is in which container. So people have been telling me to fill all these up with my water for a long time, and I kept like not doing it because I understand it's definitely more efficient. I get it, but I really love the idea of having a water barrel next to your water source. I don't know. This was cool. Like having this right here and having it hooked up to the sink, I think was really, really cool. I don't know why. It's just my own personal, idea of what I like. But here's the thing. Winter's coming and they're right. These are insulated. I don't think I have anything else that's insulated. These are not insulated. The gas tanks are not insulated. Oh, what are we going to do with the gas tank? Is the gas going to freeze? Can gas freeze? Well, I mean, cars stay out in the... Yeah, no, the gas can't freeze, right? Because cars stay out and the gas doesn't freeze in the cars, right? Anyway, so yeah, I don't think gas can freeze, but water is going to be an issue. I don't know about kerosene. So yeah, these are all insulated, which will keep the water from freezing. And you know what you do is you just hook them all up into here. And then you hook this up into where you want... I mean, you don't really need to hook them up in here. What's the point of hooking up the water into the fuse box? If you have to go, because you have to go to the fuse box to all your water sources. Like, I've got water hooked up into here, right? And my stuff will not work unless I go out of my way to hook it up. You know what I mean? Like, the water supply is not automatic, if that makes any sense. All right, so let's see right here. All right, examine connections. Nothing's connected here. So what we're going to do is, you can see right here, right? There. So it's not connected to anything. So these are not getting water. You have to actually hook up each individual water source into the junction box. I guess the idea of the junction box is it pulls everything together. Yeah, that's a good idea, because I could put all 8 of these into one junction box, and then if I hook the junction box up to the, like a sink, it'll pull from everything to the sink. Although I could hook all these up into the sink. Yeah, so I could hook 8 of these up into a sink. Let's say I hook 8 of these up into one sink. Sink A. And then I have sink B that I want. Or no, how about my washing machine? Then I hook 8 more up to my washing machine, 8 more up to sink B. If you just hook all of these up into your junction box, you can hook your junction box one at a time to each individual sink. Yeah, okay, it is better to do that. I'm not going to be doing that today, but that is going to be something. I'm probably going to work on it off camera, if I'm going to be honest. Who knows? We'll see. I'll think about it. Okay, that takes care of all the Uncaged comments. Let's go ahead and get to work on the wall. Let's take a look at our inventory. We are encumbered, and I'm not really sure why. So let me go ahead and get unencumbered, and then we're going to get the building. Okay, now that we are unencumbered, let's go ahead and grab some reinforced wood planks. I guess we'll grab 4. We're going to need some rods. We are going to need some screws. Yeah, to fit 500 screws, that's good, and more reinforced wood planks. Okay, I can hold quite a bit of these, that's good. Okay. And then we're going to come over here, we're going to save the game in case something goes horrendously wrong. Hey, it could happen. And this is all connected up, so we just have to start here, that's it, man. That's it. If we get a horde during this, it's going to be bad. I'm going to... Oh, boy. Don't forget, I'm going to have more running zombies now. I might even turn that up even more. Alright. That's right. We have to wait for this stuff to disappear. I hate the way it takes time for the debris to disappear. Alright, while we're waiting for that to disappear, what we could do is we can grab some of this stuff. We just need some metal brackets. And we're going to work on that wall and that door. That thing got burned away. Last time I had a horde night here, I lit the zombies on fire, and one of them glitched through the wall, and while on fire, ran over to my wall and lit it on fire, and then died, and then my wall burned down. Hey, you know, I gotta appreciate the hustle, man. All right, so how does this go? Let's do this right like this. Is that gonna work? Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. And then we do the other door. I'm not sure if it's this one or the other one. Yep, it's that one. And there we go. Now, if we get a horde and this wall is gone, I could always come over to the other side over here. As a matter of fact, and I could fight from this side. It wouldn't be perfect, but, you know, I don't think the zombies will go after my base. I don't know why they would. So if I come over here, they should come over here, and then I could fight them from over here. It won't be ideal, but, you know, desperate times, right? All right, so let's go ahead and put that... Oh, should we put a door down? Absolutely, we should put a door down. No doubt. Perfect spot for a door. And then we just want this to go out straight. That's not straight. That's not straight. That is straight. And then I always use the window doors. I don't see any reason to use anything else. And then another wall. This is going to cause a problem eventually because these are not straight, and they will never be straight because of the way I've built it. One more like that. And then you got to go like that. Yeah, this is going to be a cockeyed wall. There's nothing I can do about that. Alright. Build this one here. Right there. Actually, I kind of like it like that. And then destroy. I'm just going to do the best I can, but not really going to be feasible to make this as straight as I want it to be. It's just fine. Hey, man. I'm building it on my own with, like, makeshift tools like Tony Stark. I'm building it in a cave with a... Wait, what did he say? Cave with a scrap of... Darn it, I haven't seen Iron Man in a while. I gotta... Tony Stark built this in a cave with a scrapper. I don't remember what he said. Damn it, I should know that. I've seen that movie a lot of times. Alright, well, it is what it is. I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments. And... Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Well, we'll have to see. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. Alright, actually, I'm gonna have this on the inside of my base, I guess. Come on, you stupid things, go away. The debris takes so long to go. You know what? I'm just going to destroy the whole wall because I'm sick of waiting for the debris to go away. We probably won't get a horde, right? Come on, come on. Come on. You know what I should have done? I should have just built on the outside of it. And then I could have destroyed it after the fact. You know what? I'm going to do that. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's freaking genius. Simple but effective. And on the inside. And this is gotta have it go that way one more time. And then this can come this way. And then you can go that way. Another door, perhaps. Yeah, then I'll put a door in the, oh, was that lined up? Didn't look like it was lined. No, it's lined up. Just kind of off the ground a little bit. Not really sure. Hold on, let's do that again. I don't know. Something. Oh, now I'm gonna have to wait. Darn it. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I'm not gonna break any more of the fence. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna build around the outside of it. That's what I should have done in the first place. I should have never broken any of the fence out until I was done building the outside part of it. That way I wouldn't have to worry about breaking down the fence. I wouldn't have to worry about hordes, and I wouldn't have to worry about debris being in the way. You know what I should... Yeah, hold off. Let's kill some zombies. And you. Yep. And you. So I'm thinking about building a wall around the field on the other side. Here's the thing, though. What would I use that for? Like, there's nothing I can really build out there. Like, I don't know what I would build out there. Like, over here is what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about having the wall come... Oh, hold on. Look at you. Look at you. I'm thinking about having the wall come this way. All the way out there. You see, the grass is annoying. I don't want to deal with this grass either. And there's no way to get rid of it. You know what? Never mind. Maybe over here? Is there no grass over here? No, there's grass everywhere. Look at it. It's all over the place. Yeah. Alright, so technically I could build out here and make this whole place my base, but I don't know what I would put out here that... I mean, the grass, like, I could put some farms out here, but the grass is going to be in the way. And the fact that I can't get rid of the grass makes me not want to do it, so I'm not going to. Yeah, that's... I don't even know what I would build out here. I don't even know what you could, like, theoretically build out here. Let's take a look. Yeah, so you could build farms. I could move the rain collectors, but the rain collectors, if I put them out here, they're going to have grass inside of them. It's going to be annoying. Solar panels, again, have grass in them. Wind turbines. Wind turbines might not be too bad in the grass. I heard these are pretty crappy and definitely not needed. Doesn't mean I won't make them, though. I don't know. I don't know. I was going to say I'll think about it, but I really need to make a decision here. Oh, man, I'm thirsty. All right, can we just drink out of this? Yes. How much water is in these, you're asking? Okay, hold on, I'll show you in a sec. Yeah, somebody might have been wondering. Okay, we've got 4,000 in there and 5,500 in this one. Pretty good amount of water. All right, let's go ahead and put this down again. I might just make the place bigger just because. I don't know. Maybe there's something I could do with the grass that I'm not aware of. Is there any point in putting a door over here? Can you move these when they have water in them? Oh, hold on. Hold on a sec. Save the game just in case something goes catastrophically wrong. You can. Well, just like barrels. Of course you could. All right, cool. You know what? I will put a door over here because I'll probably move these rain collectors at some point. And this is a good spot for the door. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then a door. Cool. And then more walls. Yeah, it's going pretty good. And then this is going to be a bit of an annoyance, but since I'm going to have my walls too high, it's not really going to be that big of a deal. And we'll just have this go like this. And like this. It's not going to be the way I want it to go. Alright, let's take this down. Let's let's make it go. I gotta wait for the debris. I keep forgetting about that. I'm gonna have that turn one more notch because I'd like it to be as straight as possible going down this way. And I'm going to encompass the entire thing. And if there's something I can do with the grass, let's try that again. If there's something I can do with the grass, you know, if I can build stuff that doesn't look too bad in there or whatever, I'll kind of figure it out. But I just want to have a bigger base. And worst case scenario, I can park some vehicles out there. I can move these out there. And yeah, grass will be growing through things, but I guess I could try and ignore it. It's going to be hard for me to ignore it, but I could try. Okay, so I think I was there last time. I'm going to go like right there and see how that works. It's all right. It's all right. I can live with it. And these are going to go straight across. Go. I don't know why it keeps going in one. Just, yeah, there we go. Stay like that. Stay like that. And we are out of reinforced wood planks. Am I going to have a problem with reinforced wood planks on this build? I probably should know sooner rather than later because I can get more being made. That's a lot of reinforced wood planks. But they do go pretty quickly. Yeah, let's go ahead and make some more. Let's see what we need for them. I don't even remember. Pin. There we go. Alright. Fence, large fence gate, reinforced wood planks. So you need wood planks, metal brackets, and screws. Okay. Wood planks. Metal brackets. Getting low on those too. It's not reinforced metal brackets? Oh yeah, it's just regular. Okay. That's good. And then we're going to put a few in here. And planks. Put a few planks in there. One more. And what did it say? Screws? Yeah, okay, we're going to need more screws. There we go. And put some screws in here. And then we can make 150 metal brackets are what's holding it back. Let's see. Yep, we'll put one more. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. People ask me how I set up this macro on my mouse. You just have to have like a mouse with mouse software, and you just go into the software and you set up a macro and just have it like click once and then have it repeat. And then you have like a thumb button that will turn it on and off. All right, more there. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do screws. And then what was the other thing? Planks. Of course, planks. And all right, that'll be good enough. So there are 400 reinforced wood planks on top of all the ones we have already. That should be pretty good. So the only thing worse than getting a horde right now would be getting a horde while I'm encumbered. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Let's see. We're gonna have this go like this. Let's kill this guy or girl, guy, whatever. He did. And we're going to put a door right here. Let's see if we can continue with the fence, though, with doing this like this. Yes, we can. Okay. Is that right? Yep, that looks right to me. Let's just kind of climb up here and make sure. Yeah, that looks perfect. All right, cool. And we just put a door right here, and that will make us safe from the horde. Metal brackets. Darn it. Freaking metal brackets, and now I'm encumbered. Oh, my goodness. I gotta keep some metal brackets on me, dude. I don't think I used them all. Although I might have. Bracket. Nope. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong space. Yep, I used them all in there. And oh boy. Oh boy, am I out of metal brackets? Hold on. Yep. Okay. Alright, that's annoying. Okay, so now we have to do is we have to cancel. Well, we just cancel a few of these. There we go. Now we got some. Actually, that was easy. That was really easy. I need to make more metal brackets, by the way, but now all my crafting things are tied up with the reinforced wooden planks, so can't really do that. And this is going to take a lot of resources now because I'm going big for no good reason. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use this area or if I even want this area, but I'm going to go for it anyway. And you know the cool thing is, we will be safe from the horde. Right. Beautiful. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Let's continue going along with the fence. And straight. And straight. We might move it out a little bit. Yeah, but not yet. Alright, that looks pretty good right there. And then that will go like that. Probably put a door in here. I'm just kind of putting doorways randomly when I get too far away from another doorway. Good. And then another door. Oh, I didn't know you need 3 metal brackets. So I got lazy and I kept building the wall because I didn't feel like going back for the brackets. And I'm like, Cage, could be a horde. Actually, it doesn't really matter at this point, I guess, because I've got my base locked down. But still, I should just make the door. So I got this coming all the way around here. A nice little curved area here. And then coming over to here. And I will make this door next. Stupid running zombies. Whose bright idea was to make the zombies run more? Alright. Get out of here, you jerk. Alright, so this is going to curl around and meet up right about here. I'm not going to, like, go to the gate. I'm not going to do anything like that. I want this to stay exactly the way it is. So we won't be having all of this land over here, but, you know, I mean, come on. Like, I'm just going a little crazy here with the building, but you know, if you've been on this channel for a while, you know this is what I do. Have to go like that and like that, and then we'll start angling it. You can see how the grass is annoying, right? Like, I'm not crazy, am I? The grass is irritating. I really want to be able to like mow it, which is funny because I would never mow my own. Well, I guess I don't like mowing my own grass. Let's just put it that way. But in this game, I would love to. This looks really lined up. Is that might be perfect. No, it's not. Oh man, that's gonna bother me. It's off a little bit. That's gonna drive me crazy. All right, so what can I do about this? Well, let's just go ahead and destroy this. And then let's destroy this. And then let's see what we can do here. Let's work this out. Yeah, the other things are going to be in the way. How about that? Will that be good? Hold on. I know it's going to be up in the air. I'm just building it to see. Yeah, that's no good either. Oh boy, I'm not really sure how I want to handle this. Wait, if a horde comes now, ugh, my base is open. Suck. Alright, let's wait for that stuff to go away and see what we can figure out. So I had to reload my game because at some point I started building my walls with the wrong side facing out. And I'm going to show you how that happened in a moment here, but I need to get down a door here because these guys keep coming in and they're getting on my nerves. And there we go. Cool. So I had to reload my world. Basically what happened was when I made this little doorway on this side, it made the walls turn around and go the wrong way. All right. So, yeah, this one right here, these were fine. But then when I built this and then I built out from here, the walls were facing the wrong way. Luckily for me, I had a quick save at the exact moment right before I started building the walls incorrectly. So I just basically reloaded the game, built the walls out again, put the, you know, they're basically in around the same spot. I put some doors in there, you know, you saw that. And then over here, this lined up almost perfectly and definitely perfect enough. Let me show you what I got going on over here. So you can see right there. Oh, hold on, stay on top, please. So you can see right there, almost perfect. As a matter of fact, I might even be able to destroy this wall and maybe make that a little bit more perfect, or maybe I'll just leave it alone because it's fine the way it is. So I'm going to go ahead and start destroying this. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Now I feel safer already. I'm going to grab a screenshot. I'm going to put on fly mode and grab a nice thumbnail for this episode so you guys will be able to see. I mean, you guys will know what it will look like before I did because you could see the thumbnail. But yeah, this is awesome. Now, what am I going to do over here? Honestly, I'm kind of thinking nothing. I might just leave it the way it is. First of all, again, if I put anything over here, the grass is going to be annoying. I might just leave this as a little nature area. Maybe, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll put some chairs out here and maybe some like lanterns or something, somewhere I can go out and kind of sit and watch the stars or whatever. I might move the water containers over here. I'm not really sure. The water, the rain catchers. Maybe. We'll see. Haven't really decided yet. And yeah, this is looking really good. This is looking awesome. I mean, these are still in a pretty good spot. I don't really need to move these. I gotta be honest though, I don't like the idea of important things being by the wall. Does it matter as far as the game goes? Absolutely not. Does it matter as far as my immersion? Yeah, it bothers me. So I'm probably, I probably will move them. I don't know exactly where yet. I don't want them to be in the grass. Although, I guess it wouldn't be terrible to have them in the grass. It really doesn't matter. We'll just kind of have to see. I'm not going to do it today, so you guys let me know. What do you think? Should I move the water collectors? And if so, where do you think I should move them? I definitely don't want them by the fence. Absolutely not by the fence. Someone was saying if the zombies broke through the fence and get to my gas barrels, it could blow everything up. That would be awful. I'll probably leave them there though, just because it would be a funny episode. But yeah, that'd be pretty bad. So everything's gone. Wow, I got rid of the fence pretty quick. And I had way more reinforced. You know what? I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna stop all of this. I don't need as many reinforced planks. Well, you know what? Let's not stop them yet, because we still have to make the wall too high. You know what? Sounds like a good thing to do right now. Let's just go ahead and make the wall too high. Alright, and this should be relatively... Oh, that doesn't match up properly, because that's got to go right there. Okay, let's do this. Let's destroy this. And then let's put this right here. And then this right here. Perfect. Oh, it's coming along, guys. It's coming along. Yeah, I had every intention of living in the prison next season. Now I'm not so sure. I gotta be honest. If I can't hook up power to it, and I have to like hook up everything individually, I mean, also the fact that the hordes won't be able to get in, it'll be a little boring. Maybe I won't. Calico Farms? I don't know. See, it's kind of a catch-22 because like I want to live at someplace awesome, but the thing is, all the awesome places people know about, and they're already living there. So. I want to live someplace awesome, but I want to do what everyone else is doing, you know? But, I don't know. Maybe Calico Farms would be pretty cool. Living on a farm would be very different. Maybe I'll still live at the prison. I haven't decided anything yet. If you guys have anything to say on the subject, feel free to give me your input. It's awesome. That is awesome. You know what? Let's grab some wood scrap, and let's put up some what's-its, plastic, and wood. Some utility cabinets. Somebody said that you could if you have problems with utility cabinets, just go into God mode and you can place anything anywhere. It's a good idea. Might have to do that. All right, let's do this, and there we go. Somebody said, how come you can't see the output? Like, why can't you see the area from up above? You can. You just have to make one of these. Like, I don't do this for gameplay purposes, but I'll do it just to show you. If you do it like this, look. You can see everything. Okay? So you just come down here. I'm not sure the command to turn it off, so I usually just come into here, go to self, and turn it off. Alright, and then I'm stop ducking. For some reason, I'm always ducking when I do that. Alright, I don't like these up against the wall either, but I guess it really doesn't matter that much. So I'm just going to put that right there. And then I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to put one right here. There we go. And then I'm going to put one out here. And I think that might be good. Oh, do we need one over here? Yeah, we do. Oh, no. One right here will be fine. Okay. That should keep the zombies from spawning inside my base. Let's go ahead and get this wall too high. And then we need to build the little things you walk around on it. And I'm debating putting up barbed wire. If I put up barbed wire, it'll be strictly for looks. It's not going to do anything for the zombies because the zombies won't be able to climb up to the wall anyway. And if anything, what am I missing? Oh, screws. If anything, putting up barbed wire will hurt me because I can't get on the wall to shoot down at the zombies. Do I care enough? Do I think it looks cool enough? I do think it looks cool, so I don't know. I'm not really sure yet. We'll see. It'll also be super expensive. Do I have any more reinforced wooden rods? Which we do. There we go. We should probably grab some more planks while we're here. Come back and organize all this stuff later. After the episode is done. What are we going to go looting next episode? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I got a couple ideas. Couple places. You know, I could go back to the the quarantine zone. I can get a lot of bones there. Plus, I never finished it. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of people give me a lot of good ideas on where to go, for loot. So, all right, this is looking really nice. Really nice. And we are going to be completely, like, surrounded by walls that cannot be touched. And then we have a kill zone. As long as we go to the kill zone, we're usually around the kill zone when the horde comes. So I really don't want to make another kill zone. I could. Well, actually, I can't over here. Unless, I wonder if these are exactly double wide as far as the walls. Like if I put one in here. Here, hold on. Is it exactly too wide? Actually, it does look too wide. I can't tell because it keeps moving. No, it's not exactly too wide. It looks like it's 2.5 wide. So that's not going to work. I can't really put any, like, big doors in. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I've got other kill zones. Actually, you know what? I've got better kill zones that I will be doing in a future episode. I just thought of it. I got a kill zone that is better than the one I have at the door. And I'm not going to tell you why. A very specific reason why. And that's going to have to be a future episode. And it's one I can do wherever I want. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. The only thing is I can't drive the vehicle in from the back, which is, I'm okay with that. There. And there. And there. Man, we are almost done with the... Well, we're not done with the wall. But we're almost done with the doubling up of the wall. How about that? Freaking cool. I don't know why I'm doubling up on the inside. I shouldn't even bother, I guess, but I'm going to. We're committed now. Come on. And then we just got to put the walkways up. And I will put the walkways up. I want to be able to walk around the entire thing. I think that'd be neat. Probably not even needed, but neat nonetheless. Come on. Go. One right there, and a couple more. And we are done. Damn. Man, we are freaking... We're killer now, man. This is awesome. This is... Oh, hold on. One more. Just want to make sure I wasn't missing any. I was. Is that going the right way? Probably. I wasn't checking to see if the walls are all going the right way. Please tell me they were. Yep. Yeah, it looks good to me. I don't see any part that's going the wrong way. That's phenomenal. Okay, let's go ahead and put up the ledges. And let's put these all the way around. So I'm sitting here only using these two fabrication workbenches, and then I forgot. I put the other one behind it. The reason I forgot is because there's no light back there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one of these fluorescent lights in there, give some light, and they are making brackets because I did run out of metal brackets. I think the best place for this would be about right here. Yeah, you know what? Let's put two of them in here. I want to have some decent light. I'm going to move this one. And we'll put this one more over this direction. That seems pretty good. Alright, examine connections. And gotta come over this way. And snap. There we go. Much better. Much better. And then this one as well. This might be a little too bright. We'll see. I'll mess around with it off camera if I need to. And it's right here. Actually, that ain't too bright at all, man. That looks great. And I still have a spot for another fabrication workbench. Anyway, they are making metal brackets for me, which is fantastic because that's what I ran out of. I did not expect to run out of metal brackets, but here we are. And the cool thing is I have a lot of the reinforced metal brackets, which means I can use these and I don't have to worry about making the reinforced ones. Let's go ahead. Eat and eat. And I don't want to get fat. People saying you will get fat, so we'll keep satiation. Is my guy fat or? I mean, he doesn't look fat. He looks healthy, you know? Like, the stomach's tight. But he looks healthy. I think he was a little bit skinnier than this when I first started, but like if you know, honestly, keeping your guy full, if you're doing all the work I'm doing right now, you wouldn't get fat. I don't care how much you eat. Like, you just be burning it all off. It's like 6,000 calories a day, you know? I don't bother wiping up the gore anymore. It just takes time and I don't want to bother. And it goes away on its own. So, just got to get rid of the corpses. All right. So we are just about done with this. I would like to get this finished and then walk around and just be happy. So cool. So cool. Might have been good to put a door up there. You could put a... I mean, I could kind of mess around with it, I guess. I'll mess around it over there. Nah, you know what? I won't mess around it at all. I'll do it off camera, and if it works, I'll do it for you guys, and it'll be a surprise. I like to surprise you guys. I don't like to tell you what I'm doing too early, because if I tell you, oh yeah, like in 3 or 4 videos time, I'm gonna do this, then you guys like do it on your own or something, and by the time I do it for you, it's old news. It might still be old news, I don't know, but I like to keep you guys guessing. Like when I'm gonna do like a new like video of something, I don't usually tell anyone what it is, because like if I'm like, oh yeah, there's this new game and I'm gonna be doing it next week, people will be like, oh, Cage likes a new game, let me play it. And then they play, you know, by the time I get next week, they're 40 hours in and they don't really care about what I'm doing because I'm doing the beginning stuff. You know what I mean? So am I gonna put this on the inside as well? I don't know. I guess I am. Apparently I am. Yeah, all right, just about done. And we are just about done. One thing I do have to do right here is this tire rack needs to be moved back. I'll do it later because I'm gonna have to take out 800 pounds worth of tires and stuff, and maybe I gotta keep a lookout for another one of these tire storages and bring it home. Speaking of bringing stuff home, on a quick note, I did lose the garbage can on the way home. I don't know how. I thought it was because I drove over, like, under something that was too low, but all the other stuff was there, and that stuff was actually higher, so I don't think that's the case. The only other thing I might want to do here, and I think I'll save it. You know what? Again, in the idea of keeping you guys guessing and not letting you know what I'm doing ahead of time, I'm not going to tell you what my other plan was. I got another plan. I'm like thinking of plans like on the fly. All right, this is not working. All right, so let's see. Go to self, God mode, on, and now we can place anything anywhere we want. And then turn... I wonder if there's a quicker way to do God mode. Off. Okay. And let's come up here. There we go. And let's run around. Oh, this is so cool. Again, I just have to move that tire rack. This is fine where it is. I kind of like these. I wish they were facing the opposite way. Imagine if these things were facing out and I could turn them on. That'd be freaking amazing. All right, so we're coming through here. Yep, this is all looking great. I'm going to leave these trees here, man. I'm going to leave these trees here. I am not going to play deforest. This is not deforest, and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave them there. I'm going to set up a little, maybe I'll set up a little campsite out here, like a little tent. Like I could sleep outside during the night sometimes on a nice summer night. Yeah, we'll see. And then, oh, okay, so we need to finish these. And there we go. Now, you can't go across the way if there's a gate, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Just a small thing. It's a very small thing. Climb over here. Yeah, man, this compound is looking sweet. Can I make the jump? There's no way I'm going to make that jump, right? I'm going to hurt myself. Nope. Nope. Oh, oh. Oh, look at that. Look at... I wonder what that looked like in third person. Hold on. Oh, I didn't catch it. Darn it. Hold on. Let me try one more time in third person. Because I'm thinking he grabbed onto like a freaking action movie. And he just, like, pulled himself up and... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Dude. Dude! So I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was a plane flying over my house. So annoying. My cat, all right? Sammy, my other cat, my male cat. He gets up and he goes in the window and he starts meowing at me. And that's my signal to open the window because he wants to like smell and hear everything outside. I open the window and I sit down to record. And next thing you know, there's a plane outside making a bunch of noise while I'm trying to record. And I look up there. Sammy's not even there. I don't even know how long he stayed there. He probably stayed there for like 5 minutes. What a little booger. I swear. That little kitty. Yeah, so that's what the plane was. But yeah, man, that action hero jump was freaking dope. This is great. I love this base. I am going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.